This is just a brief talk on estimation. Here's our word, estimation. Okay. This is the act of using friendly numbers to find an approximate answer. And the reason we do this is to determine if the actual answer is reasonable. And how we do it is we use something called friendly numbers. I mentioned that up here. So what are friendly numbers exactly? They're numbers that we can work with mentally. So when we're doing estimation, we really shouldn't have to do much on paper. We want to just kind of think in our head first about how to get the answer with friendly numbers. So let's put this into action. Let's say I have 824 and I want to add it to 198. Okay? I want to think about a reasonable answer, an approximate answer. Okay, here's my symbol. 824 plus 198 is about. So in order to do this, I need to make these friendly numbers. And you can utilize some of the information that we learned when we were rounding numbers. I want to think about getting two zeros here. So if I round it to the nearest 100, I have 800. Similarly, if I round 198 to the nearest 100, I have 200. And you don't always have to round. You can just look and say, that's about 800. That's about 200. And I know that I'm adding 800 and 200, and I know that 8 plus 2 is 10, and then I have 2 more zeros. So there's my 10, and there's my 2 more zeros. So 800 plus 200 is approximately 1,000. Okay, let's do this again. Just getting used to this kind of concept here. So let's do 598 plus 316. Okay, 598 is close to 600. In this case, it does actually round to 600. 316 is close to, and it does actually round, 300. When I add those 600 and 300 together, I get 900. Therefore, 598 plus 316 is approximately 900. So again, this just helps me when I do go to add these two numbers, my answer should be around 900. And if it's not, then I might have made a mistake. So we estimate to help determine if our answer is reasonable. Let's do one more estimation, and you've got a couple on your learning log that you need to do as well. Okay, let's do 23,000 plus, let's do 19,840. Okay, so let's look at this for just a minute. I have 3 zeros here, and friendly numbers have zeros in them. But 23 is kind of hard for me to work with in my head. Anytime, the more digits we have, the harder it is for me to keep up with things in my head. And I want to make sure that I'm making it so I can mentally work with the numbers. So I'm going to change this to 20,000. Now, 23,000 does round to 20,000 if I'm rounding to the 10,000 place. Okay? So again, I'm just doing whatever feels more comfortable to you, but the more zeros I have, the more comfortable I feel. So I'm going to add 20,000 to, I could do 19,000, but I'm actually going to go up to another 20,000. Again, it's not an exact answer. 20,000 plus 20,000 is 40,000. So when I do add 23,000 plus 19,840, I should get about 40,000. My answer should be close to 40,000. And that is estimating. So remember, we're not actually adding things up on pencil and paper. You need to do it mentally in your head, okay? Change your numbers so that they have lots of zeros. The more zeros, the easier it is to work. You should only have like one digit with value when you're estimating, okay? All right, that's it.